Django Sass Compressor Django_libsass.sass compiler, command not found. I'm using a Django compressor filter as part of Wagtail, Django variant CMS with super cool UI. Environment is Wagtail 0.2 plus Python 2.7 plus Django 1.6 plus Virtualenv plus Fastkey plus Apache shared hosting. Issue occurs when trying to access admin/login page of the CMS. Django shows an error rendering template. Line 20 of the skeleton.html is the precompiler in my settings.py, debug is set to true. Trial and error number 1. I've tried changing to boo, but that leads me to a dictionary update sequence element number 0 error. I have Django_libsass and compressor installed, also tried pip install libsass, ngm install lesk, pip install sass, turning debug equals false, adding compressor_offline, adding compressor_enabled as suggested in other similar questions. Running manage.py compress returns the same error. Have rechecked and site packages and Django_libsass are indeed on my sys.path. Sass compiler can be found in /in/lib/python 2.7/site packages /django_libsass.py. Trial and error number 2. We check that Sass is installed and on my path. Change code to returns error. Trial and error number 3. After reading this Feedly issue, try pip install compass to no effect. Trial and error number 4. Following Gasman's comment, I ran python manage.py shell and tried to import Sass compiler. It works with no errors. Full traceback. I do apologize if this question is getting too long.
Reposting my comments as an answer, as requested. The original error, Django_libsass.sass compiler column command not found, meant that it was failing to import the Django libsass library. Django compressor responded to that failure by trying to treat it as a shell command instead. Django_libsass is not a runnable command, so this failed too, giving the actual error seen here. The solution is to ensure that Django libsass is installed. It should show up in the output of pip freeze. The second error, module object has no attribute compile, meant that there was another package installed which defined a module called Sass, and this was being loaded in place of the one we wanted, from the libsass package. The solution is to uninstall all Sass related packages apart from Django libsass and libsass.
I had the same problem my Python Django project and RVM. The problem is that the compress precompiler does not know which RVM to use. Solution is to add the Ruby path to environ and tell the precompiler where to find Sass in the settings.py file. Like in my case, just do which Sass to find the path. Hope that this helps someone.
This worked for me. Also install latest of Django Sass.
The error indicates that Django Compressor is trying to run Django_libsass.sass compiler as a shell command, and the script is failing to run. That's because Django_libsass.sass compiler isn't a valid program that could be run from the command line. Your best bet is to first install Sass if you haven't already, by following the instructions on this page, this URL. Then change your code to You'll have to be sure the Sass command is on your path. From the docs, this URL, the second part of your tuple is the command to call on each of the files. Modern Python string formatting will be provided for the two placeholders, infile and outfile, whose existence in the command string also triggers the actual creation of those temporary files. If not given in the command string, Django Compressor will use stin and stout respectively instead.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.